Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. I always try to start the stream like right when I see that the start screen finishes its cycle. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hiya. I'm ephiepen. I'm back again. That kind of rhymed. Today, oh my god, I guess I should start with, I'm very sorry that this stream is so late. I meant to do this live stream on Monday. That was the day it was scheduled for. And unfortunately that did not pan out because I mentioned that I had a little bit of a sore throat. It was a weird thing that happened. I wasn't like sick necessarily, but I noticed throughout the weekends that my throat was hurting like in a strange way. It was like only when I would swallow I would feel it and it would hurt. But it kind of like peaked on Sunday and no, not Sunday. It peaked on Monday. And I was like, "Oh, well, it's probably fine. It's probably fine." But as I was talking to my mother that day before the stream was planned to start, I was like, "Ooh, I can feel it when I talk. Like I feel how much it stings a little bit." And in my head I did the math and I'm like, this is the only day I'm gonna get to myself to like rest a little bit. This is my only day off until Friday, and then I have to work for 3 days at a customer facing job where I have to talk to people all the time. So I figured I would just bite the what's the phrase? Bite the bullet? Cut my losses? What's the phrase? Whatever the phrase is, I did that and I moved the stream to today. So I'm sorry about that. Sick person. I do feel better. Thank you, Star. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry I had to move the stream. It was for the better. I am much better now. I'm doing great. My throat felt better by Wednesday, and then on Thursday I was like, wow, it's like nothing ever happened. But I was still being cautious. I was like, you know, don't drink coffee or anything like kind of abrasive. Just keep drinking water, ephiepen. And that's what I did. I drank lots of water. I ate a lot of watermelon. I was eating lots of like soft foods that sick people eat. Pudding. Oh, popsicles. That's a good one. It's summer, so I was in the mood for popsicles anyway. Summer weather. And I'm wearing long sleeves. It's because of the... Yeah, today I had this drawing prepared. I made this drawing Sunday night and I was so stoked. I was like, yeah, I have everything ready for the stream. The thumbnail isn't that great, but you know what? It's a stream and they'll watch it. They have no choice. Ah. And then I had to just stare at this drawing for the whole week like I can't draw it. The theme of the day is markers. I'm going to be using markers today. My markers from when I was like 15. And before the stream started, because I haven't used these markers in years. I used to use them all the time when I was a teenager. And I still have them and they still work. I tested them out. I was swatching them on this little piece of paper here. I might have mentioned on a previous stream that like my dream marker when I was a kid was the Copics, however you say that. I always said Copic, but I know it's probably Copic. But you just bear with me. Bear with me. My dream marker was Copics, but they are so expensive. And you know, I kept bringing it up to my mother. I'm like, Mom, I want these markers, and she's like, how much are they? I like, I'll get them for you. $100 for 30. Nah. And I'm like, no. But Mom, I really want them. Never got him. And now as an adult with adult money, I looked into Copics the other day. I'm like, maybe I'll get a couple. Bro, $30 for like 5 markers? I cannot be doing this. I don't do traditional art enough to justify this. So instead, we found these knockoffs. I think this was like a pack of 72 for like 30 bucks. That's not too bad, and they work pretty good, but they're not Copics. They're not Copics. Whatever, man. We're gonna be using these today though because I think they're cool. But I was looking through my camera roll to try to find examples of like how I've used these in the past. And not only did I unfortunately and unintentionally subject myself to like reading screenshots of text messages I wrote when I was 15 that are just unbelievably cringe. Like, oh my god, the things I was saying back then to my friends. Ugh. I also found a fucking breakup text screenshot from when I was in high school. It's like, damn, I found everything but examples of me using these markers. But I found one thing, and this is just the cherry on top of what this image that I drew is. This is the cherry on top to all of this awful garbage I was subjecting myself to. Is that the only image I could find where I used these markers in my camera roll is of fucking Kokichi Oma from Danganronpa V3. It's like, are you serious? This is it? This fucking... From my Danganronpa phase, bro. Oh my god. It's like, this whole experience of going through my camera roll is the most painfully, like, high school thing ever. But this is how I used to use the markers. They can blend out a little bit if you try. But for the most part, you're going to be getting some markery payoff. Anyway, I haven't even erased the charcoal off of this piece yet. The way I made it is I just sketched it on a piece of paper, and then I transferred it over using tracing paper the way I did last time. I figured I'd spare you all the grief of watching me do all of that, so that explains today. Yeah, I've been chilling lately. On the other, you know, in terms of like, I feel like every time I stream it's like a check-in with ephiepen. I don't stream that much, so it's like there's always a check-in of like, yeah, you know, life's going pretty well lately. It's like going to a family reunion and they're like, so how's life? How's your, like, you got a job? What's your job? That's how it feels a little bit. I don't mind though. It's fine. But yeah, I hope everyone else has been doing well lately. Re-experiencing the past only to find suffering? That's exactly what it was. Oh, but you know what? I did find a screenshot that I thought was funny. I think I told this story on my re-debut about how, I don't even know. I don't even know what it was. What did I say on my re-debut? I was talking about guns. I was talking about guns on my re-debut. Oh, I was like during my like 5 lessons with ephiepen was like something like that, and I wrote like, if they have a gun, you better run. And then I don't know if I told this story or if I told a different one, but there was genuinely, we ended up finding out when I was in like maybe like 11th or 12th grade, we found out that like our school like was probably about to get like gun violence. I don't know how YouTube feels about me straight up saying it. I just got home from celebrating Midsummer. Oh, that's like actually a holiday? That sounds so cool. What's Midsummer? I mean, I can imagine it's celebrating summer, but what do you do for Midsummer? I've never done that. I was talking about gun violence while you were doing that. Yeah, you know, we found out that we were like very close to having one of those happen at our school because a guy like 2 years younger than me, they searched his locker and found like drugs and a gun in it. And there were rumors that like apparently he was genuinely planning on doing something, but they found his stuff and expelled him before all that happened. And I I found screenshots of text messages my friends were sending about that. They were like, oh yeah, he's probably gonna like have a gun in one hand and and a vape in the other. And I'm like, guys, you're fucking stupid. That particular story though got me because I actually had a lecture hall like study period with that guy, and he sat like 2 rows in front of me. And the problem is that like I probably would have been like the first victim because I sat right behind this guy, because in this school, like, there's a couple locations that are like the best locations to start doing this activity, this violence, and one of them was in fact the lecture hall, because there's only one exit. There's only one exit. It does lead outside, but like it's all the way in the back corner, and then the other exit is just the front doors. So like you're just trapped. You're just trapped. You know, if something were to start in there. And well, for me, I sat all the way, so like I'm here in the back corner, and then all the way on the other side of the lecture hall is where the back exit was. It was crazy. It was something else. You're too shy, you're spared? Nah, bro. That's... I don't know, man. I mean, sure I didn't talk to that guy, but he didn't even know me. I don't know if he would have assumed that about me, but I was very quiet and kept to myself, so maybe I would have. Who knows? There's a lot of interesting stuff at my school, because there's a guy in my class who like apparently had a genuine hit list. And my friends used to like pick on him and be like, oh, so like where am I on the hit list? And he would genuinely show them, and they'd be pretty high up. And before any of you ask like, oh, Effie, were you on the hit list? Where were you on the hit list? I don't know. I didn't ask. I wouldn't participate in any of that, because like I don't mess with that. That's so scary. But yeah, it is an American high school moment for sure. America, baby. Woohoo. I actually, because I've been looking into jobs a little bit lately. And one opened up at a high school. And I didn't end up applying to it for various reasons, but one of the first thoughts I had, because I could have applied to it and I think I could have had a decent chance, but the first my first thought when I saw it was like, am I at risk of like violence if I work here? Also, it was like a secretary position, you know? I wouldn't really be directly working with the kids, but because you're in a high school, you're in a school setting where there are children and minors, you need to get all these certifications proving that you're not like weird around children. And that costs money, so I did not apply to the position because being a secretary is not my dream, unfortunately. My dream is to be an author. So yeah, I did not decide to shell out like probably $200 to get all these certifications just to apply, by the way. Just to apply. Being in proximity with kids. Yeah, I get it. My other worry is that like, oh my god, this is so insane. You guys are gonna think I'm insane for this, but I promise I have my reasons. My other worry is like, what if like the older kids try to hit on me? I know you might think like, she's so conceited. Why would she think that? Why would you say that? I have my reasons. For starters, it's the high school I went to. It's the high school I went to. And teachers that were far older than me but were really attractive, the kids would hit on. I promise you. I promise you. And the thing about me specifically is that I'm close in age to these kids compared to all of these other teachers who are like 30 plus. And I also, people always think that I'm like 18. They're always like, oh, you're like 16 to 18, ephiepen. No, I'm not. So I feel like I'm just in a position where I don't want to mess with that. That would be really uncomfortable. That would be so uncomfortable. I just don't want that to happen. I'm just saying, right? It's a genuine concern. You also get assumed to be that young as well? Oh, do you as well? Yeah, I mean, I don't really brag about it because I am young. I'm assuming you're also pretty young. Like, relatively. But the older I get, because I turned 24 this year, and I'm still getting people being like, oh, so like, which college do you go to? Oh, so you're like 18, right? I'm not. I haven't been 18 for 6 years, guys. Hate to tell you. It's been a while. I'm really nervous. I'm stalling so hard because I'm really nervous to use these markers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't used these in so long. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't remember how I used to do this. Okay, I just have to ball it. Random woman, are you 16? I am over 20. Ah, yeah. We're gonna be 16 for a while, huh? Whenever I tell, like, older adults, like, oh, yeah, you know, everybody always thinks I'm so young, they almost always say to me, like, you're gonna be grateful for that when you're older. Maybe I will, but... man. I don't look my age as well, but people aren't assuming my age. I'm not around randoms that much. You know, that's probably why. I'm gonna move my mic, sorry. I noticed in the last stream I would get a little quiet at times because I was moving, like, imagine the mic is like where my marker is, and then I keep moving away from it. Which, like, whatever, man. Whatever. The color payoff is already so much stronger on the camera than the colored pencils. What's the background music? I put it in the description. Today is background music from Nod Cry. However you say it. I haven't played that part of Genshin, but I like the music a lot. And I put the playlist I stole it from in the description. Also, we're drawing Ferris again today, because that's what I want to do. I've in recent times been very, very creatively in a drought. But I feel like every time that's happened to me in the last year that I can return to drawing Ferris, and it's just nice and easy and a really simple way to get back into being creative. Which is why if you ever wonder, like, why are you drawing her all of a sudden? For some reason, she just saves my creativity. I couldn't tell you why that is. I don't know. Oh! I forgot these markers are double-sided. I don't actually use this, like, a little side that much. In fact, I think that's so much the case that if you were to look at some of these markers, like, if I try to use this side, the, like, ink just leaks out. Well, I don't like it as much because it's precise, but it's too precise. And I love precision. I love precise tools in art. You guys might notice when I do my drawing streams on digital art that I'm always using, like, small pen sizes if I can help it. But when I'm using these markers, it's so precise that it like with markers it causes a little dots of ink to just like darken on the piece, and I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I'd rather be assumed younger than older, but random single strands of hair are already white. Oh my goodness. And same for Frivix. Are you guys stressed? You're either stressed or you're older than I thought you were, but I know that's not the case for Frivix, because I think I know how old you are. You don't need to say it, I think you've said it before. You know, my other complaints about these markers that I used to hate when I was a kid, so you see how these are all like nice and opaque, but so you get a color like this, and this looks like a very, very light gray, right? CG1. And you look, yeah, I can't show you, but the box has the swatches on it, and like, yeah, it's a really light gray. That's actually not that bad. I chose a bad marker. No, let me show you some shit, okay? Check this out. A nice pastel pink. Beautiful. Wow, I could use that for blush. Beautiful. What the fuck is that? What is that? So these markers are hard to use. I liked to use this as a kid. I have like this is like a blender, and you can use it to, as the name suggests, I just hit the mic, sorry. You can blend things out. Of course, you really have to go at it. I don't actually like to use it that much, because look at that wet spot on the paper now. But it does kind of work. You can see it softens the edge a little bit. And so I use that in a pinch on occasion, but I don't like to use it that much because it leaves that stupid wet spot. Like I spat all over it or something. Like these markers are just not that great for manga illustration. I don't remember what I'd use to color skin in other than this color here, this 26 pen. It's like this peachy color. It's beautiful, but I genuinely have no clue what else I was out here using. We got this pink. Maybe this will... Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ah! I don't know what I was out here using. I have no clue. I'm assuming a lot of gray tones. This looks familiar. This is CG 0.5. Maybe this will be nice and light. Okay, it is nice and light, but that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'll keep it out. Okay, CG1, we already tried out. What about WG.5? Please! Please. Oh, there's hope. Oh, that's like so warm tones though. It's so yellow. Oh, I don't know if I want to use that. Let me try it. It's so similar to what I already put down. Oh my goodness. This isn't gonna go well. I might have to use the colored pencils. Look at this pretty purple. Please be normal. Please be normal. We'll keep that out for hair. I mean, that's the thing, right? I can just work on the hair. But the way I prefer to work... That's really dark. The way I prefer to work with my colors is I prefer to go from light to dark. And with these markers, it's gonna be a challenge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That one's great. That's gonna be great. That might be my lightest shade for her hair. This is a nice Ferris blue. It's a little light, but it's a nice color. Hopefully it's... Ah! Dog. This shit is so dark. Like, do you see this? It's not the same. They're just straight up fucking lying on the swatches, dude. Maybe I can use some of these grays to like as a base for her hair because I'm not gonna have many other options. Did I try BG1? Oh, BG1. BG1, my savior. You're perfect. You're perfect. BG1 is perfect. Yeah, I might have to give up on the skin for now. I might have to use colored pencils on it because this shit ain't... This is not gonna go how I want it to if I just jump in with markers. I know I've done it in the past. I used to do that, but I can't, man. It's not happening. What a normal light color. I know! What about 77? Surely this will be normal. I mean, it like looks similar, but it's so much lighter. Of course, on camera, it looks the same. I promise you it's not. It's not the same, man. It is not. That is a different color. My goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Because I don't know how long realistically this drawing's gonna take me. It might not take me that long because these are markers and not colored pencils today, because the color application is gonna be super quick and opaque. I have a backup plan in case there's a lot of time left, like I can still stream for a while. And I'll show it to you now. This is my backup plan. This is, so you can't tell right now, but this is actually the digital art Clip Studio Paint screen. And because the title of the stream has HANDCAM on it, my plan was I'm just gonna draw digitally, but keep the HANDCAM in the corner and you guys can see it. And that way I'm not lying. I did have something I wanted to draw. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My goodness. These colors are crazy. Yeah, not clickbait. I'm not a clickbait streamer. Even though I clickbaited you guys months ago. Also, do you like the nails today? I did them yesterday. Purple. They're purple nails. Kind of simple, but I like the colors. Ta-da! You like him? Thank you. Of course I have to have the bow that's gonna fly off first. It's gonna probably fly off at work tomorrow. Work tomorrow. Ah! I don't know if I even want to go on this rant. I don't know if I should just value my sanity or what. I don't want to go to work tomorrow because I have to be with Brock for 8 hours. She scheduled me with him for 8 hours. I don't want to. For context, I normally work with them for like 4 hours at a time, but now he comes in at the same time as me, so it's gonna be 4 hours. I can't believe you're saying work and Brock uncensored. I know. I mean, to be honest, on my days off, I call him the creature because I just don't want to say his name. A crash out would be reasonable. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for understanding. I really need to drink water. I haven't drank much water today. He who shall not be named. The creature. Like brick? Something you'd throw at him? Yeah. God, I'm like really It's bad lately. It's so bad. This employment shit ain't for the weak, bro. The problem is that everybody needs to be employed in this day and age. So everybody must be out there. Yes, hello Andy. Hello BGG. Hi, it's been a while. Not because of you, because of me. I'm always gone. That's why it's been a while. I'm glad more people are here, because all we need now is the man of the hour to show up, and then I can talk about something. But he's not here. Why isn't he here? He said he'd be here. Maybe I should just message him. I'm gonna message NJ. Give me a second. If the stream goes down, it's because I'm opening Discord. I need to message him. Bro, get in chat. Okay, I bothered him. Hopefully that didn't crash the stream. The 2 seconds I had Discord open. He's playing Valorant? Oh, he responded, huh? Did everybody hear that? Sounds like someone responded to me. Oh my gosh, NJ's here! Wow, thank you so much for coming to my stream, NJ. It means a lot that you'd willingly participate in the chat. It means a lot to me you'd willingly choose to be here. Yes, it's NJ. Wow, the man of the hour. Ah, you know, this reminds me, actually, that NJ actually just announced something on his channel. Wow! Wow, that's great. I'm so glad he's here that I can talk about it. That I can talk about his announcement. Wow, this is going amazing. It all just happened to line up, and I didn't have to tell him to join my stream. No, but to be so realsies with all you, I don't know if you saw, but NJ on his channel posted a little thingy. He posted a little thingy. He has a scheduled stream up for tomorrow. Ah, what could it be? What could it possibly be? Did anybody see it? I actually don't know. My lovely friend NJ will be making his debut! He's debuting as a VTuber! He's gonna move just like I do! He's joining me! I hope you guys can watch his debut tomorrow. I don't know, I think in EST it should be like 2 o'clock tomorrow. I hope you can watch it. I hope you can support him. Oh my god, dude. He didn't fucking tell me until yesterday that this was happening. I didn't find out until yesterday. It's like, dude! Come on! So I don't have very much I can tell you guys about it. Because I don't know what he's got planned, man. I have no idea. But I hope you can support him and watch his debut. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to be there for very long because I'm employed. But I will watch the VOD and I'll pop in whenever I can. I bet it was super casual too. I'm gonna be debuting tomorrow. Dude, it was even more casual than that. The dude fucking sent me... This dude... I was at work, I was taking my break, I opened my phone, and then all I see are like several images that he sent me. He's like, oh yeah, do you like my thumbnail? It's for my debut tomorrow. And I'm like, fuck you mean your debut? Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean you're debuting? I can't believe he hasn't even shown me the model in action. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what he's got up his sleeve. Anything you have to say for yourself, NJ? What do you have to say for yourself? Are you excited? Are you nervous? I send Effie all the cool things I work on. She still hasn't seen the cool text edition I added to my game. I did see it! I just didn't respond! I was tired! I don't remember why I didn't respond. I think I was playing World of Warcraft, to be honest. I don't know. I think I was playing games. I started playing World of Warcraft again, by the way. Yeah. Hope you guys can watch that debut. I will watch as much of it as I can. And chat as much as I can. Luckily tomorrow is a Saturday, so maybe I can slack off like a lot. Maybe I can be in chat for a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know. Hopefully I just didn't get that everywhere. Oh, good. I didn't get that everywhere. That's so good. What did you say? The only thing I have to say is that I hope you all can pull up and I have a cool PowerPoint to show y'all. You have a PowerPoint? Man, I haven't even seen the PowerPoint. I worked so hard to make that text shake and it looked great. It looked great. Is that what you wanted to hear? It did look great. Oh yeah, he's playing Deltarune. You know, this is the funny thing about NJ's schedule. I was joking to him earlier. I'm like, dude, I'm going to quit my job to catch all these streams. But the one stream I can catch, I can't even watch because it's Deltarune Chapter 5. And I'm going to get, like, majorly spoiled because I'm still on Chapter 1. Deltarune Chapter 2 when? What do you say? All of a sudden, I can't read. Here's a better question, NJ. When the fuck are we collabing, bro? When are we collabing? Tell me you're gonna start moving. You're gonna start moving on screen and we're not gonna collab. This fucker. We can both move now and this fucker's not asking me to collab. I heard Peak is good. I also heard Peak is good. Man, this is funny. You guys are all saying the same exact shit. Oh, now NJ's trolling. Now it's his word against mine. I did not say ew. I said that's a great idea, NJ draws, because now you're going to be streaming. We can actually show the people us playing Peak. Because the person streaming won't be running their shit on a fucking potato. Sorry to my princess potato. My princess potato. She works so hard for me. I'll stream peak when Effie's free next. That's the problem, is that my next free day is the day you're streaming. I don't have free days. Free time doesn't exist. I work retail. Wait, no, I have a free day. I'll tell you, NJ. I'll tell you. I just realized I do have a free day. I think it can work. When are you waking up to chapter 5 spoilers and essay videos if I don't play it on Wednesday? Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I can't get this marker closed. Yeah, those Deltarune fans, they're sure dedicated. Ah. This like piece of tape at the bottom's like really getting in my way. I'm just gonna peel it off. Get rid of that. I taped the edges. I don't know if you can tell. I did that to be quirky, but it's not really doing anything for me, to be honest. So. I have been considering buying new traditional art supplies because I really enjoy these streams and I'd like to use new things, but they're expensive. Not like super expensive, but expensive enough that I'm like, let me think on that, you know? Let me think on that. I'd be down for more FE art streams. Well, that's good, because I am an art channel. Don't forget, guys. Nobody forgets, I think. Willingly. Donate so this girl can buy art supplies? No, bro. I can afford them. It's just they're expensive enough for I think about it. Like, think about it as in I'm gonna do more than just bare minimum research on this topic. You know? Like, let me actually look into this a little bit before I spend like $60 on some paint. Because that's the thing about art supplies is that I do prefer using good stuff. Because good stuff for physical projects especially, it pays off. It is definitely one of those things where higher quality items definitely make a difference. The problem is that it's expensive.
Oh man, suddenly, I can't comprehend English. Anyway, art supply fund donation.
You can't read all of a sudden. Thank you so much, BGG, for the donation. Okay. Yay!
Art supplies supply fund.
Thank you for the donation, Friv. God damn it, guys. have the power to make others spend money. The power of persuasion. Genuinely, when I was in college, that fund would have been so useful. That would have been so useful. I should have been a streamer in college, bro. Your money genuinely would have gone towards art supplies. I've probably complained before about how much money I had to spend on art supplies back then, because they would require you to buy like these specific lists of supplies. I think my most expensive class, my most expensive like illustration class was $300. You were required to spend $300 worth of supplies, or you could not take this class. And unfortunately, the class was required to graduate. It was like an elective class. You had required electives, and it was one of them. So you had to drop $300 on this. The other class that was the most expensive class I took by far. Because here's the thing about art school is that they try to hook you in by being like, you don't have to buy textbooks. You're saving so much money. Yay!
Let's throw my hat into the ring as well.
Thank you, Star, for the donation. Persuading others to spend money, you gotta spend money yourself, I guess. I appreciate it, guys. My most expensive course was photography, where you were required to purchase a camera that was at least $500. You could choose the camera you wanted, but it had to be like a specific brand with specific qualifications, and that required spending at least $500. However, I lucked out, and a person that I am no longer friends with let me borrow their $500 camera for the semester. As much as I dislike this person, shout out to you. You did save my butt. My professors just dropped links to pirated textbooks online. I wish professors did that for me, bro. Because instead we had to go out and find that shit. But I had a friend in college that she was insanely good at finding those PDFs, man. It was like her talent. We'd get the textbook for the semester, like they would send it out in an email list, and she would find all that shit in 15 minutes. I'm like, how are you doing this? She, like, all of a sudden she'd be like, hey, are you taking this class? I'd be like, yeah. And then I get a PDF in my Discord DMs. It's like, bro. You're crazy. So yes, I still had to find textbooks in addition to spending $300 on art supplies for all these classes. It'd be like $100 a class. But yeah, that's the thing about art school, at least the one that I attended, is that they'll try to hook you in by being like, yeah, you're gonna save so much money not buying all these textbooks like the normal students. And then they forget to tell you that at this specific school, you have to buy all of your own supplies, and often the professors will require very specific supplies, or you cannot take the class. And on top of that, there was an art fee. There was an art fee for art students. All art students had to pay like $1,000 additionally each semester as an art fee in order to use all of the services on campus, most of which you're not even using. Because this art fee, $1,000 per person, would cover keeping all the buildings running. I didn't use most of the buildings. Most people don't use most of the buildings. They would only use like one or two of them, and at most use like one of the services within the building. Because, for example, I was a graphic design major, right? Do you think I'm using the fucking metalworking studio and their equipment? No! So what am I spending $1,000 for? Like, yes, if you need to, fee me to use, I would use the print lab. I use the print lab. And the printers in the print lab. And the computers in the print lab. I would use those, like, once in a blue moon. Like, a couple times a semester. Fee me for that, at least. Just for that. But everything else, I'm not fucking... Fee people by the classes they're taking. Not a flat rate of, like, spend $1,000 to go to this school, in addition to the other thousands of dollars you're already spending. But also, are the regular students getting feed to use the fucking library? No! No, they're not! Oh, it's crazy. I seriously... Sometimes I feel bad for it, other times I don't. I am, like, so anti-college. Because of my experience at school. I fucking hate college, bro. I fucking hate it. I think, here's my opinion. If you have the money for it and you want to go study, bro. Go do it. Make your dreams come true. But otherwise, you are getting scammed. That's my opinion. It is a scam in this day and age, especially when everything is so expensive. And then on top of it, you're gonna sign up to have debt for at least 10 years, and that's lowballing it. This is, oh my god, I'm going on such a huge rant right now. I didn't expect this. How are they gonna put you in decade-long debt without those fees? Oh, I know. How else will they get my money? Credit card debt. This is getting too real. But you know what, guys? Man, getting that college degree sure made getting retail jobs so much easier, right? It really didn't. Dude, I got rejected from a gas station. In fact, I got rejected from 3 gas stations. I got rejected from Walmart, bro, when I was looking for jobs last year. Fucking Walmart, bro. They ghosted me. I got rejected from McDonald's. Yeah, you know, the two most stereotypical, like, easy jobs to get into. McDonald's and Walmart. Rejected from both. That's how you know, bro. That's how you know things are terrible right now. I got rejected for Starbucks before I got my current job. Bro, I got rejected from Walmart too. Dude, you know for a fact the turnover rate in places like Walmart and McDonald's is so high. Why am I going? This is such a real rant. I feel terrible. You know the turnover rate is insane in those places though. And they still reject you? What is going on? But I think part of the problem, I don't know if this is every place, but... So my last 2 jobs, they were both retail. Both of my employers refused to hire new people, even though we're understaffed as fuck. And there's gotta be some kind of reason for that. I'm too European to understand. Good for you, man. Genuinely good for you. It's a good thing you don't understand. Because it shouldn't be this way. Especially if you have a college degree, bro. The thing that... Ugh. 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 know the thing that all the Gen Xers and old people told you that you need to get in order to survive in this world? The college degree that everybody wants you to get? The college degree that they keep telling you is going to do you so good in life, and then all of a sudden they're rejecting you even though you have one? Probably because everyone has one now. You and your stinking trains in walkable cities. Ah! People will complain when they don't have jobs in South Africa, then get jobs and not do said job, and then the employment rate is so low that these people who get jobs don't even work. Oh my god. Go to school, work hard, get your degree, and you'll be set for life. Yeah! No shade to my parents, because they grew up in a different time from me, where this actually works. But, oh my god, bro. They were like, Effie, you need to stay in college, get that degree. It'll set you so much further than everybody else if you get that degree. The problem is that everybody's parents is telling them that. I'm pretty sure every Gen Z kid had parents that told them that. So now everybody has a degree. Nobody is special. Now you go online and your job advice you get is get certified in something. Pretty soon what's gonna happen is those certifications aren't gonna mean shit either. Oh my god, bro, I'm so fucking... Ugh! Ugh! I like that I just set everybody off in the chat by saying all of this shit. It's so funny. It's so, like, it's that easy though. It's too real. Job market so bad, I might have to start following my dreams. You're telling me your dream is not to work at McDonald's? Bro. Come on. In this day and age? Bro. Oh man. Yeah, shit sucks, bro. That's okay. It's not okay. Yeah, you know, what I realized about my job is that honestly, I'm okay with the job. Like, it's not my dream job, and I'd really rather not be there all the time. Who the fuck is messaging me, actually? Oh my goodness, who is messaging me? That's a mystery now. NJ, why the fuck are you messaging me? Why is he messaging me screenshots of myself while I'm streaming? Do you think I can't see myself right now? You think I don't have OBS open right now? Bro. Oh, sleepy pen, yes. Like, yes, my eyes are closed. I see that. This fucking dude. Stop messaging me! NJ! I swear to God. Focus on stream. Yeah, when I got this loud ass buzzing sound going off because you're chatting to me. If you guys keep this up with the sass, I'm gonna log off and play World of Warcraft. NJ, when are we collabing? Oh my god, okay. I forgot about this. I literally, for some reason, just thought of this. I just thought of this. Do you guys remember last stream I was talking about the, like, E-Girls cover? And I refused to play it for you guys. I was refusing to play it because I just thought it was so embarrassing. But I was listening to it again the other day, and I'm like, damn, this is crazy. But there's a specific part of this video that I was like, whoa, that is dated. Oh my goodness. But also like, whoa, how did I do that? Because I don't think I can do that now. Where the hell is it? Pretty sure it's this. I can't even hear it.
Choke me like you hate.
I need to hear this too. I need to hear this too. Wait, where is it? Oh, yes, it's that. Okay, sorry, guys.
Choke me like you hate me, but you love me. Low key wanna date me when you fuck me.
The fucking uwu. I heard that, and I was like, whoa, whoa, that was me? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't think nowadays, because I recorded this in 2021, I think, probably the start of the year. At the very earliest, like, late 2020, I recorded this. I didn't even hear it. I hope to God you're not fucking trolling me right now. I'll play it again, louder. It's gonna be louder this time, okay?
Me, low key wanna date me when you fuck me. Touch.
Yeah? I was thinking about it, like, can I do that uwu? Can I do it the way I did back then? I don't know if I can. What do you mean, ephiepen? I'm not playing it again. No. 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 I don't know if I can do it. I know Friv wasn't trolling, but everybody else is trolling now. You're all trolling. See, the problem is that I have shame now. So, like, I'm trying my best. I'm sitting here, I'm like bracing up for it, like an uwu, hit the uwu, but like, I open my mouth, and then nothing comes out, because I'm like, I can't do this. I have shame now. I didn't have shame back then, because I was like 18, 19, and I had no shame, you know? I had nothing embarrassed me back then. I guess. I didn't think it was embarrassing. But now I'm sitting here. I'm 24, guys. I'm old as shit. And you're gonna get me to uwu? To genuinely uwu? Bro. I know NJ's trying to, like, he's trying to do the thing right now. Like, the ooh chicken, ooh chicken to try to like get me to do it. Dude, nothing works on me anymore. I genuinely like, yeah, it's so cringe. Hitting the ooh woo. The funny part is that I was hitting the ooh woo as a joke over the intercom at work. I thought it was funny. But now I'm just like genuinely asking me to ooh woo. I can't. I'll try. So we can play it again as a reference. Hear the ooh woo. I would just play the Audacity file for you guys, but I don't know where the fuck it is. I couldn't tell you.
When you fuck me, touch me.
Ooh. No, that wasn't a good one. I think I need to do the voice first.
I need to do the voice first. I'm not even that good at that anymore. Cause I don't do it that much anymore. You know the voice? Ooh?
Oh, ah! Ah! I might actually cry. I might actually cry. I feel it. I might actually cry.
Yay!
For the commitment to the bit.
Thank you. Thank you, BTG. You know, when I was in college, people would really hate when I would do this voice. When I would talk in this voice, they would fucking hate it. And I get it now. It's genuinely bad. It is genuinely horrific.
Yay!
No.
You.
No. No. Thank you, Friv, for the donation. You'd use that voice in college? I would use it with my friends because I thought it was funny. Because they'd all be like, "Oh, F you, stop, ew." I thought that was funny. You know, the way they'd react. But now I'm just in my room. I'm too self-aware now, where I'm like, I'm in my room. My parents are downstairs. My brother's in the other room. Everybody's around. And they're gonna hear me up here. Like, they know I'm streaming, which is embarrassing enough.
Yay!
Even NJ.
I'm sorry M''S.pen.
Even NJ. Thank you for the donation, NJ. Wow, he's giving me money. You know what? You do owe me. You guys will understand that joke later. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I was joking. I just think joking about people owing me money or like owing somebody else money is funny. I started a joke that my brother's cat owes him money. Because I just think the concept is funny. I think I stole that from Jenna Marbles because she used to joke about how I think her dog Peach owed her money. So she, like, there's this one video where she kept being like, "Peach, you owe me money! Like, don't kiss me, you owe me money!" I think that's so funny. Extorts money from her friends? You could say that. Honestly, I'm just a little crazy. And then my antics, they go nuts. And that's about as much as I can say. I've got some antics that I get up to. Because, you know, there's things I'm willing to do for people. For people. Why did I say it like that? There's things I'm willing to do for people. And they tell me not to. And then I do it anyway. The Genshin music makes me want to play Genshin? Dude. Me too. Unironically, the last couple days, because this is all I've been listening to. I've been trying to write my novel recently, and so I listened to a lot of his music from Gacha Guild. Dude. Fucking listening to Genshin music and playing World of Warcraft. I just want to play Genshin for some reason. It's bad. It is so bad. Because I have no business playing Genshin Impact. I have been making fun of people for playing gacha games for so long. Oh shit, my gem just fell off. Like literally mid-stream, my gem, like I had a gem on this finger and it just fucking fell off. Where did it go? I just watched that flutter away. Where did it go? What the hell? Damn, I really thought it'd be the bow. It's always the bows. I really wished I liked Genshin more. Meanwhile, I'm here unironically enjoying the Temu version we have at home. Wait, what's that? I'm unfamiliar. Oh, this reminds me, you know what else I've started doing recently? Neverness to Everness. Oh! Damn, you're calling that Temu Genshin? It looked pretty good. I wasn't crazy about the AI usage, but other than that, you know, before I knew about that, I was like, oh, it looks pretty interesting. I wouldn't play it though. It has some jank? Oh, well, I guess that's it. It's alright. I know that NJ and Soul both have been playing Woowa lately. Sorry to call you guys out. Soul was just ranting to me about Woowa this morning. Just this morning, the dude was showing me all this shit about from Woowa. Because I like to go in his room after I wake up and just bother him. And then he takes his chance to just go on a rant about his video games. Gives me a little tour and everything. And then I'm like, alright, time to eat breakfast. See ya. Did I get fucking ink on my finger? Bro. Oh my god. It really is just Genshin Impact you have at home? God, you guys are making me want to play Genshin Impact so bad. I thought I could get away from this, but I can't. The problem is that genuinely, I'm interested in playing this story. That's bad. You know it's bad when you want to play the story of Genshin Impact. When you want to sit through the longest ass visual novel ever. But man, I'm so into like the fantasy setting lately. I'm so into it. And so I'm playing WoW. I want to replay Dragon Quest IX. I want to play Genshin. I'm writing my stupid fantasy novel. I'm thinking about rewatching Freeren. I'm on a kick right now. I might be trying to run away from reality. I was considering, like, maybe I could stream Genshin Impact, but I feel like that would be so shit. Like, my computer probably would not be able to handle that. But I'd love to show you guys how I play. Because I'm not bad at playing. I have, like, some decent teams. At least I used to. I mean, it's been 2 years, so maybe they're shit now. But, like, I'm proud of the teams I have, you know, as somebody who's not, like, a super crazy player. Didn't spend that much money and just have what I like and worked around it. I just build my teams. I build my teams. I build them around my favorite characters. So for example, my Ito team's not that great, but it's what I had, okay? This is what I had. So my Ito team is Ito, of course, Zhongli, Goro, and then the fourth slot is just like usually Shinobu, but I want it to be like another Geo character one day. I was thinking Albedo back in the day, but I never got Albedo. I mean, Albedo's fine, but I don't know. I've toyed with like Mona on the fourth slot. I've toyed with, I think, Bennett, but Shinobu's always done me the best. Which I know is so overkill. I know is so overkill. Having Zhongli and Shinobu, C6 Shinobu on the same team, but just trust me, okay? Can we have one moment so we can admire your nails? Thank you. Although unfortunately, this gem just fell off on stream. I did them myself. Do you like them? I put all the gems on and they're just painted nails. I had to cut my nails recently. I think they were longer in my last stream, but I finally cut them because it gets hard to type when my nails are too long. Let's see. I have an Alhaitham team. I love Alhaitham. My Alhaitham team is so good. I love my Alhaitham team. I love my Alhaitham team, bro. It's okay. What was it again? My Alhaitham team is Alhaitham, of course. And then I have Yao Yao. I have C6 Yao Yao as a healer. And then I have Sincho in my third slot. And then I have Shinobu, C6. Shinobu and Yao Yao are insane together. So that covers like I'm getting all healed up. I've got some water. I've got some it's doing great. I thought about having Mona in place of Sincho, but I liked Sincho better. I think that's how you say his name. It's been so long that I forget. And I have Arlecchino. I have no idea how to say her name because I did not play Fontaine. But I haven't built a team. And I also have not built her. I have not built her because I don't have Fontaine. Have you heard of this anime called Danganronpa? I was just... When I introduced the stream earlier, in the topic of the stream, the markers, I was talking... I've had these markers since I was a teenager. this exact set, and I used them when I was a teenager. And I was trying to find an example of my art back then and how I used them, and the only thing I could find was Kokichi Oma. So yes, I've heard of it. I was a huge fan back in the day. I was a huge fan. I loved Danganronpa. V3 was my favorite. I think I have 100 hours in V3 because I'm stupid. Back then, my favorite characters were Kirigiri, Gonta, Kokichi, Kokichi. See, Kokichi's the kind of guy that I really wanted to hate him, but he was so entertaining that I really he grew on me, man. He was so entertaining. Loved Chiaki, of course. Who else did I like? I can't even remember now. I remember I was so invested. What was it? Was his name Saito? The main character? Oh, is that a spoiler? The guy in V3. The guy in V3. Saito? Is that his name? The detective boy? I loved him. I loved him so much. But I was really invested. I was really invested in Saito and Kokichi. And I was also really invested in the little trio that Saito had with, like, I think her name was Maki, and what's his name again? The guy, Kaito? Okay, if his name is Kaito, then the other guy's name cannot be Saito. What was his name? I don't remember. Blue-haired guy. Does anybody know? From V3? Actually, if you guys Google it and you're trying not to get spoiled, I would just don't. What's his name? Saito? No. Danganronpa V3. Saihara! Sorry, guys. His name's Saihara. Shuichi Saihara. Why did I think his name was Saito? Where did that come from? Oh! Have you heard that line that he said, "You're so dumb"? I probably have heard it, yeah. Oh, what a guy. Those games are crazy, looking back. They're crazy. I really wanted to try and replay all those games since it's been years, but it's really hard to replay them when you know all the twists already. Like, it's just so hard. Especially the first game. Did you know? Danganronpa. Yeah, back when I was a kid, when I was getting into anime, I was like 13. I was really into Danganronpa. And I was super into Persona 4 and Ace Attorney. Like that was the holy trinity for me. Those are my favorite games back then. And you might notice that I still love Ace Attorney. I still love Persona. Have you heard of 100 Line? I have heard of it. It's from the same creators, right? Or like the same guy. I've heard of it. I've never played it. Never heard much about it. I just know it exists. I don't know what 100 Line is really about. So this isn't really about that, what I'm about to say. But I'm not super into sci-fi, to be completely honest with all of you. You might notice that I'm like, oh yeah, I love my, like, what would you call this? Like medieval fantasy, the past. Like shit like Freerun and all that. I love those settings so much. But then I don't care for sci-fi futuristic settings as much. High fantasy, is that what it's called? Okay, I'll call it that. Yeah, you know, I'm not super into the future. Just kind of funny. High fantasy has a certain charm to it, right? It's so nice. I guess I just like that there's not a cell phone in sight, and you're just doing your magic powers, and you're chilling out. I like it. I guess it's just like reconnect with nature and go outside. But I think that has to do with how I grew up. So I know some people are the opposite of me. They prefer sci-fi. They prefer sci-fi. They don't like high fantasy as much. They probably just grew up differently from me. And that's okay. But that's just my personal taste. I totally forgot I was going to show you guys this. Cast Fireball. Just people living in the moment. No, no smartphone in sight. Exactly. Fireball. I forgot to share this, and then after I share this, I'm gonna keep talking about World of Warcraft. Okay, just so we know the plan. But you guys remember I showed you this in the last stream? I got a little coloring book from my mom's coworker, and I got those like Crayola markers, which I actually lined her hair with. I decided I'm gonna finally start coloring in it, and so this is how I've started. I'm using those markers, I'm doing it as intended, and when I finish, I want to show my mom, because she very excitedly would show me all of her colors. So, I just colored these things in. Just did a couple. They got some yellow in there. This one I don't like as much, this next one. I don't like this one as much. I think that's all I did. Yeah, my next one's a turtle. I don't know if you guys want to watch me color this in. Because, like, I'm using these markers. You should... Wait, has Frivix not seen Freerun? You gotta see it, man. It's really good. I need green, of course, for my sea turtle. And I want some blue. Ah! I did not mean for that to happen, but whatever. Let them fly. I want some green. I want some blue. I want some yellow. Oh, we can make them sparkle. Let's add some pink. And we'll add some purple. All the rest can go away. Maybe some brown. I don't remember what turtles look like, but that's not the point. The point is just to color it in. So let me just show you how I color this in. I love how you got every marker but blue in that initial spill. I know. Okay, we're gonna color... What color are the shells? They're like... Why am I asking you that? They're brown. Stupid. Wait, what? Hang on. If I like watching movies at all, I'd probably enjoy Freerun as well. Freerun's a TV series. Right? Wait, what did you mean by that? And I wouldn't say there's secondhand embarrassment in Freerun, so I think that's okay. There's definitely... I despise secondhand embarrassment as well, so I share that sentiment. I share it. I understand you. Yeah, let me just color this in. I'll just show you how I do it. So I like doing hatching because these markers have the most disgusting texture when you overlay them too much. So that's blue now, and you might be like, why are you coloring it blue? Because I want to. I think that's the point of this coloring book for me, is that I'm just coloring it the way I want to. No references, no nothing. Just slapping my balls, going to town. Look, I already colored it green. And we're gonna color the rest of the fin purple, because I want to. I'm so used to the symmetry tool on Clip Studio Paint that I was filling in the purple on this side, fully expecting it to like copy to the other side. And it didn't happen. Ah, whatever. Let's do yellow. Star thrown in the Apothecary Diaries recommendation is funny. Yeah, you know, I like that one too, a normal amount. Maybe Effie remembers something in it. I don't think it has. I'd say it has less secondhand embarrassment than Freerun. Freerun only gave me slight, ever so slight secondhand embarrassment. Because, ever so slight. It wasn't anything bad. It wasn't anything show-breaking. But every time Fern does some, like, teenage girl shit, it throws me back so bad to when I was a teenage girl. That I'm just like, ugh! Ah! You know? That's literally it. That is literally it. Apothecary Diaries has none of that. Has nothing. There is nothing. It's just pure fun for me. Freerun is also pure fun, but sometimes Fern is on her teenage girl bullshit, and I'm just like, ah! Oh. This makes me want to play a panda in World of Warcraft, this turtle. And most of you are not going to understand why. The fuck do turtles have to do with pandas, Effie? Everything. Everything, guys. Literally everything. I know Ball. For those who do not know Ball, in World of Warcraft, the Pandaren are riding on a massive turtle. Like, their continent is a massive turtle. Literally. It's so cool. The turtle's awesome. I love the turtle. The land is literally alive. It's really cool. I like that we're just on like a massive side quest now. All because I just saw my coloring book and was like, let me color that in. You know what? My mom would be proud. She'd be happy. My mom would be like, yay, she's using it. My mom must have finished her coloring book by now. So I've got some catching up to do. And I want her to be very impressed. I want to show her all the drawings, all the colorings, and have her be like, wow. Draws and coloring stream? Colors and drawing stream? Yeah, there's no winning on the ephiepen channel. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my contacts are like blurring up right now, so like it's like this thing is so tiny. I'm focusing super hard, and I'm having a hard time. So let me hold it. Ugh. Okay. Take your glasses from your VTuber. Sounds like you need them more. I'm wearing contacts though. If I take the glasses, it'll make my vision worse. Have you guys ever done that? You ever worn contacts and then put your glasses on? Instead of the contacts. The reason, so I might have said this before. I understand these are probably all jokes right now, but let me give you guys a lore drop about ephiepen. I wear contacts every VTuber stream, and the reason why is because my tracking with my glasses on is genuinely so ass. It is so bad. It is so bad. So that's why I wear contacts. Which is funny because when I debuted last year, I didn't have contacts at the time. So I was just streaming with my old glasses on, and it was fine. And now it's not fine. I guess because my old glasses were wireframe. But now they're not. My new glasses look just like the ones on the screen right now. This kinda also turned out like ass. This fucking turtle. It does not look good. This does not look good, bro. I tried to cook with something and I went a little too crazy. But it's okay, because it doesn't need to look good. It's just a coloring book. My favorite one is definitely still the first one. This is definitely the best one still. What do we got next? Turtle? And body. Oh, that's boring. Let's put the Crayolas away now. We don't need these out. Markers. Oh yeah, we got markers today. Markers. They're yummy. Don't eat them. Don't eat ink. It's really not good for you. Of all the things to eat, not markers. That's just not even worth it. Oh, I had red. I forgot I had a red marker. And the black marker I have... Oh no, it's in there. Oh, are those all the markers then? Did I get them all? I guess so. Was it this marker I was using? You know, I drank coffee today because I was like, ooh, I'm so happy my throat is healed, so I'm gonna drink my favorite drink. And it's yummy, it's great, but I think it's making my hands a little shaky because it's been like a week since I've had any caffeine so directly. Which makes using markers a little hard. The thing that gets me about traditional art is I keep having to literally twist the canvas around. We get the jitters from too much tea and smoking. My neck still hurts? You are not referring to what I think you are, Star. I'll do it again! I won't. Oh. What the fuck? Sorry. Didn't think that'd be as hard as it was. Why'd you slap us? I don't know, I just felt like... It just felt right. It's okay. See, you're all better now. Good as new. Oh, it's just like the intro. Putting your little flippers up. Oh yeah, put your flippers up in chat. It's just like the intro. I bet some people that are here right now have not seen my channel intro and are just like, what the fuck is she talking about? Why is she moving the penguin around? Is she crazy? The answer is yes, but not because of that. Actually, crazy people never admit that they're crazy. It's always the non-crazies that think they're crazy. People used to say that in high school. If you're not crazy if you're telling people you're crazy. I understand the point of that, but you gotta acknowledge that self-awareness exists. But I think the real conversation here is that I'm self-aware that for most people, I am not the most conventional. My personality is not the most conventional, and that's fine, because now I'm a streamer. Everything is delusional. Most people lack self-awareness? Why though? Self-awareness is fun, guys. Come on, get with the program. Do you people not enjoy sitting in your bed at night having these introspective thoughts about your own life? How you fucked up? How you can do better? It's like a constant thing for me. It's constant. And whenever I'm doing anything that doesn't require much thought, I'm just sitting there thinking about, like, my life. Like, oh, what can I do better? Where have I been wronged in my life? And how do I want to be treated going forward into the future? Usually just ends up in frustration. Well, yeah, but like, that's fine. It's okay to feel that way. It can just lead you somewhere better in life. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think the only time it really does get frustrating if it's a situation that you literally have no stakes in. For example, a job. Usually, you cannot just get rid of somebody you don't like at a job, because it's way more complicated than that, unfortunately. So the creature at my workplace that is causing me frustration, I can't just get rid of, because that is not my job. But in my personal life, oh boy, buddy. You bet your sweet little booty that I'm... What the fuck? That I'm gonna do something about it. Yeah, these streams always get depressing for some reason. The train of thought is insane for me. But it is to the point where my friend slash coworker, she was watching my last live stream and she kept texting me like, Effie, are you okay? Like, genuinely, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she never said why, but she did say she was watching my stream, and I know that on my last 2 streams, my last couple streams actually, I've been chatting some major shit about life. And so I figured she got to a part where I was saying something about my life and got concerned. And I'm like, oh, is that the vibe I give off? That I'm just like a sad little creature? We don't notice because we have the same condition? Well, you guys are watching actively, so you know, or like maybe you've been here for a long time, so you know that my train of thought just goes nuts. And sometimes if I'm talking about something from the past, chances are it doesn't bother me anymore. It's now just that, a story from the past. And that's fine. Now it's content. The past is for learning, not from, not living in. That's very true. Sometimes as humans, we tend to view our more difficult emotions as something that needs to be fixed rather than something that just is and can be grown from. It can be good to just acknowledge your own tough feelings. I do agree with that. I don't know if I practice that super efficiently. Because there's, I think, just from what I said earlier, where I was talking about how when something bothers me in my personal life, I can fix it. But then, like, other situations, I can't fix it. Kind of implies I'm looking for a solution to these tough feelings. And sometimes a solution is necessary. Sometimes I think to myself, and I realize, well, this bad feeling's a result of this, and there's a pattern here, so that means I have to deal with the pattern. I have to find a solution. Otherwise, it'll keep bothering me. Other times, genuinely, you just feel bad. And there's not much that can be done. So you just kind of have to sit in it. And that's okay. It can be hard to do that, though. Not suppressing your emotions, though, that's so important. And I feel really bad for people that I'm friends with because I complain a lot. But what I've realized is that that's how I get my anger out. My frustrations out about everything. And streaming's really good for that too, because, I mean, I really should stop doing this on stream. But, like, my little rants on stream, my little stories are the way that I get those things out. Speaking gets those things out for me. It helps me cope, I guess. Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, I should really stop complaining so much to people. But at the same time, like, they're willing to listen. They're willing to listen, and it, like, helps me. And they complain too. So, and I listen to them complain. So I think it's okay. It does feel embarrassing to complain so much though. I'm like so painfully aware that there are so many people, you know, just around the world, not only around the world, but even just the ones in my personal life that I know that have lives way worse than me, and they don't complain nearly as much as I do. At least not to me. But then I have to, you know, remind myself, like, people's lives are different, and the scales are different for everybody. It doesn't make your issues any less. Any less. Yeah. My job is way better, but I'm still complaining about it. That's fine, because it's employment. Nobody likes being employed. A very select few like being employed. Yeah, if I were to pinpoint like where that issue came from for me, like my issue with comparing my issues to somebody else's and deciding my issues are lesser, is because when I was in high school, my friends created that kind of environment where you would be like, oh, like, this thing happened at home. And they'd be like, oh, well, at least you have a home. My dad spits on me when I'm trying to sleep. You think you have it bad? It's like, jeez, guys. I don't necessarily blame teenagers for that type of behavior, but when you're older doing that, I think it's ridiculous. Because I have known people that are much older that still engage in that behavior. Because teenagers are just trying to feel heard. Teenagers are just trying to feel heard and understood, and they go about it in the wrong way a lot of the time. And that's something I understand. It's not something I think is great, but it's something I understand. But when you're an adult, if you're still doing that shit, oh my goodness. That's when you get people telling you to grow up. Don't love your job, job your love. Oh yeah, Nikki. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Hiya. Double down by responding with, at least you get to sleep. I still think the funniest thing I ever did, because I had a friend in college, and I've told this story thousands of times. I might have even told this specific story already, but I still think about it, because I think it's funny. Is when you try to compete back. In the Suffering Olympics. Yes. I would rarely compete back, because there was hardly ever any winning. But when I could see an opening of like, I'm gonna win if I do this, I have the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing, you take it. I remember vividly, I've definitely told this story before, I think it's so funny. I remember vividly, I had these two friends where oh, hit the markers. There was like this hierarchy. So, let me just get like a piece of paper. Another one. I know there's several pieces on the desk already. So, we got the hierarchy. So, I would say at the bottom was like me, and we're gonna call her friend 1. That's the bottom. Oh, you can barely see that. Then it was friend 2. And then at the top was friend 1. I mean, friend 3. I got my numbers mixed up. Okay? Bigger letters, Effie? I can't, my handwriting's kind of small, I'm sorry. Okay, that's the hierarchy, just to make that clear. Friend 3 at the top, me and friend 1 at the bottom, friend 2. And so we were at lunch, all 4 of us. And me and friend 1 were just eating peacefully, just minding our business. And then on the other side of the table, like, friends 2 and 3 were talking about dreams they had last night. And I don't remember the dreams they had, but so friend 2 goes first, and she's talking about her dream, and like, oh, like, this awful thing happened in my dream, it really, really sucked. And then friend 3 basically came in and was like, oh, well, I had a dream where, like, it was way worse. And then friend 2's just like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that sucks. Here's the thing. Normally I would just listen to those conversations, and I wouldn't participate at all. However, it just so happens that that previous night, I also had a dream, and it was terrible. Because I had a dream that just it was a nightmare. It was so bad. And I have these dreams. I still have these dreams from time to time. It just, you guys are gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh so hard. 'Cause it says a lot. But I realized this, and I'm like, wait, I have the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing, and it's not even a lie. So I chime in, and I go, oh yeah, well, you know, last night, I had a dream that all 4 of us were trying to run away from a school shooter, and we were hiding in a classroom, like a dark classroom, and we heard all the screams in the hallway of people running away and gunshots in the distance, and we were just sitting there waiting, like hoping that the gunman wouldn't find us. And then I woke up. Dead silent. Dead silent. They changed the fucking subject. I won! They changed the subject because they couldn't compete with me. Because normally you'd chime in and be like, oh, this thing happened to me. And then they'd just one-up you again. They couldn't one-up me, so they changed the subject. And friend 1, the other person that was just silent, she texted me later and was like, I can't believe you fucking did that. And I'm like, what? It's true. That's a dream I had last night. It's true. I do have those dreams. I haven't been in school in 2 years, and I still have those dreams from time to time. And I do think it's a symptom of just being American, but that's a different topic. The point is, I did the thing. I won. And I would do that sometimes. Very occasionally. And every time, the same thing would happen. Friends 3 would change the subject. Because I won, and they couldn't think of a way to one-up me. So they'd just move on to a different topic. I can't remember. I wish I could remember this other story. I just remember, like, there was another time I did it, like a year later. And the same thing happened. They had to change the subject. I can't remember what it was. Because they were telling stories about, like, their family life or something, or, like, things that happened to them. And then I chimed in with, like, some fucked up shit. And they were just like, oh, anyway. Oh my god, it's so funny. That's what I do. It's on occasion, I just think about those times. That's what the past is for me. It's either something to learn from or something to giggle at. Something where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it was really funny that I did. Hello, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Nice to see you again. Hello. My dreams be like swimming with fish or something. My dreams are almost always lucid and happen in the same world. Wow, like a continuation. The simple fish dreams, I kind of want. I kind of want that. That sounds so peaceful. At the very least, I got a great story out of it. Yeah, that's a great way to see it. All the bullshit of life. And now I can tell my 5-viewer stream about my stupid stories. It's content now. Press Destroyer's here. Hi! It's been a while. My dreams have zero plot consistency. Same here, man. Though on occasion, I have this crazy deja vu where like I've been in this location before. I've been in this dream location before. And I'm like in the dream recalling a plot point from a dream I had and forgot about ages ago. Because I remember like in one of my dreams, I was visiting this mall that had this like rose shop in it. There was like this pink aesthetic, pink lighting. And I remember I was telling my mom in the dream about a previous dream that I had in that location. And we're like, Mom, last time we were here, like, you didn't like any of the products, and they were all kind of, like, expensive and crap. And she's like, yeah, but I want to go in anyway. My mom would never be like that, by the way. If my mom decided that something was expensive and crap, at best, she'd be like, let's just go window shop. She would never insist. So I don't know who that woman was, bro. That was not my mom in my dream. But I was shopping with my mom in my dream. Yeah, it's crazy. It happens sometimes where I just like continuity that I didn't even know happened. But you know, nowadays I have usually very chill dreams that I don't remember. But I will never forget this like sequence of dreams I had for a while when I was a teenager. It was so crazy. I wasn't lucid dreaming, but I was, I guess, aware I was dreaming in a weird way. I vividly remember the first time this happened, the first dream I had. I was walking into a bar with these 4 other people. And I remember thinking to myself, or somebody like warned me as I was about to go into the bar. I'm like, oh, like, don't tell anybody that you're aware this is a dream. Like, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody in the dream you know what's going on. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. And so we were all like, we got seated at the bar. It was this nice, dim, warm lighting. Wooden walls everywhere. We're at this wooden table. And I distinctly remember all the people around me at this table, like, they were people, but they had like no faces. They were like, it was just like grayness, you know? No distinct features whatsoever, just like a gray canvas. And we were talking about something, and I guess they were like talking about a little story, like, oh, like this thing happened to me, like, oh, it kind of sucked. And we were all just like giggling and laughing about it. And then I chime in and I'm like, well, you know, at least it's all a dream. And I remember dead silent. Everybody turns and looks at me. They're staring me down in dead silence. And then all of a sudden, I just start collapsing on my side. And I fall down. And then it all starts going to black. And then I wake up. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? And then from then on, I kept having these dreams where I would realize I was dreaming, and then I would die as a result. Like, I would realize I was dreaming, and I'd either tell somebody, or like somebody would realize like they knew I was aware it was all a dream, and they would try to kill me. Like, I remember being in this field, running away from people, and they shot me, and I died, and then I woke up. And then from that point onwards, if I realized I was dreaming, I would like be terrified. So terrified, I'd be like, oh my god, wake up now, they're gonna find me, wake up now. And then I'd wake up and like, it's like shaking, heart racing, like, oh my god, oh, I got out of there. And then it just never happened again. Probably why I can't lucid dream. probably why I can't do that, you know? It's some crazy shit. It's so crazy. Lucid nightmare. You spirit walked? What's that? I don't know what that is. Bro, I was like 16, 17 having these crazy ass dreams. I was just chilling. Man, this is not turning out very good. You know, that's the thing, is that most of the drawings I've made recently do not turn out very good. But I like enjoyed the feeling of creating them, so I'm like not really sure how to feel about it. You know? Like, it's strange. If I enjoyed the experience, but I don't like the result of it, what does that even mean? Because I like the feeling of the markers on the paper a lot, but the actual product it's coming out with, I'm just like, ooh, these colors do not look good together. Oh well. I can't go back. There's no going back. The pen strokes are on the paper. I can't change them now. That means you enjoy creating. I guess that's a good thing. I did notice that lately, that even though like nothing I've been really drawing lately I think is very good. Cause, oh right, I totally forgot. I finished that Ferris drawing from last time. I didn't show you guys. Give me a second. I put it on the wall. It's on my wall. I had to take it off. Are my eyes open? Slightly, that's scary. You know, while I'm standing, I might change my shirt because it's really warm. Oh. Oh my gosh, standing actually feels really nice right now. Standing up feels really good. This feels nice. Okay, let me get the drawing. No thumbtacks on the floor. Safety first. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, where's the hole? Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hit the microphone so bad. I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay. I also did change my shirt just real fast because it was warm. So, yeah. This is how it turned out. And I'm like, I finished it. I'm like, wow. This did not turn out great at all. But it was fun. I used chalk pastels on the veil. And I'm like, oh shit, this is just, it didn't go the way I wanted. I'm happy you guys like it, and I do appreciate it, but it just, I wonder if I'm going through something right now, where I'm like, my skill level isn't lining up with my vision. Maybe that's what's happening to me now. But at the very least, I'm enjoying creating things again. Everything I've created lately has been really low stakes. I might as well just put this... No, maybe I'll just put this over here. I'll put it back on the wall when the stream is over. Cause yes, I still put it on the wall. I put effort into it, so it gets to Alright. It gets to be on the wall. If there was effort put in, then it's on the wall. Anyways, sorry guys, I changed my shirt because this is much more lightweight than wearing a sweater in this weather. So, this is my favorite, one of my favorite flannels. Sue me! I also put art made for me on the wall. Oh, yeah. What color is this? W flannel? Ah. Oh, I forgot the point of me showing you that. I totally forgot. I was thinking about redrawing it digitally. Because I like the idea and the composition. But I figure maybe it's just like traditional wasn't the move. Because when I draw traditionally, I don't like drawing things that are complicated because I don't like traditional art that much. And I know some of you that are artists are gonna be out here like, no, challenge yourself. No, bro, I don't want to. This is like my child media, you know? My for fun media. Where I do as I please. And maybe that's why I'm enjoying myself. Is that the stakes are just so low. And I think that's really what I need, because otherwise I'm just not gonna make much of anything anymore. Which is scary. I guess that's also the thing. I know people like throw around the art advice all the time to beginners, like, oh, just study. But I think the tough part about studying art is that you need to like want to study art. You know what I mean? Like, I could sit here right now and be like, yeah, I need to study this. But if I don't make studying enjoyable, then it's just not gonna happen organically. I remember when I was a beginner, the way I unintentionally studied art was I just drew all the time. That's really all I did. I would just draw and draw. Just draw all different kinds of things, whatever I thought looked cool. And then it just sort of led somewhere. And then for a while I was like really obsessed with like photo references, so I would take a bunch of photo references and draw from that. And then I was like, without even realizing, studying anatomy. Now I'm old and tired. But I think I forego studying and like precision a lot of the time because I just kind of want to get the thing done. That's my main goal nowadays. If it fulfills the goal of telling a story or being a finished product, then it's going out there. And so I can sit here and criticize all my pieces all I want. You guys could even do that all you want, but the main goal is just to finish it. That is all I want these days, is to finish. I just want to finish. Do you have strong visual memory? I have no idea. I have no idea. Is that like that? Is it like that one game, the Dial GG game? Does that have to do with visual memory? Because my visual memory is like, it's okay. It's not the most accurate, but it's okay. I remember the advice my old creative writing teacher gave me. Focus on wanting to create first. Do what excites you. Polish can come later. Yeah. That's what I've been thinking about lately. I just need to get the damn stupid things done. I wish I didn't use this color on the shadow, because now I want to use it on the hood. It was this color, right? I'm holding the right marker, aren't I? Yeah. I actually don't remember if I intended for this shirt to be black or white. I actually don't remember. I actually can't remember. I just colored it in black, but I don't remember what color this is supposed to be. I don't know. Aphantasia versus hyperphantasia? I don't know what hyperphantasia is. I don't think I've heard of that one. I actually can't remember what either of them mean. I I think I definitely have a weaker visual memory now. Cause like the whole apple thing, my apple is very dim and like kind of muted color. Which probably affects how I play that Dial GG game. Cause I've tried that game out and I can get some decent scores, but my colors are almost always more muted than they actually are. And I wonder if that's why. Because the apple in my head right now is like a dull pink. Well, I guess I can force it to be red. Maybe I just prefer it like being pink. So I'd say it's okay. It's not fantastic. Who the fuck? See, this, I actually don't know who this is gonna be. Who this message is from. Oh god. Okay. Drama at work is the short version of what I just got sent. Drama at work centers around the creature. That's all. It's stupid. That's all it is. It's stupid. I want to meet the creature one day? No. Not even for 5 minutes. You don't want to do that. You don't want to meet a guy I'm calling the creature because he pisses me off so much. The creature. Ah, Star's heading out. Bye, Star. Thank you for coming by. Might jump to colored pencils, cause like, ugh. I don't want to put in the effort of blending this stuff out. I'm gonna try to do her eyes though with marker before I jump. Jump! No, I'm kidding. We have some good grays in here. I'll use that as a base. Ooh, the markers are like still wet, so when I put my hands down, it's just like wet as hell. That is wet! Alright, the hood is actually supposed to be white, so I'm actually gonna shade that in now with the gray. Because if I try to do this with colored pencil later, I'm gonna be sad. I honestly don't know what's going on with his outfit. Traditional art's great and all. It does make me just want to get back into digital though, which is good. That was kind of the point. That was kind of the point of this whole thing. I have not been drawing recently because I have nothing I want to do, but slowly I'm coming up with things that I want to do, and I think I'm coming back to it, and that's nice. I have faith now that maybe I can do the things I've set out to do long, long ago. Pog. Is the convenience of digital great? I personally massively prefer digital art, although I'm incredibly biased because I've been doing it pretty much my whole life as an artist. It just depends on what you prefer, to be honest. It's really all it comes down to, but what I like about digital art is the convenience of sharing it, the convenience of creating it. You have layers you can work with, like literal layers. You can delete mistakes really easily if you make any. You can restart pretty easily. You don't need to keep buying new materials. You can just like have a program and use it. Well, at least you used to be able to do that. I don't know about now. I think Clip Studio still has like one-time purchase options, but you're not going to get the most recent features if you do that. You just buy yourself a tablet, which can be expensive. It depends on the kind you get. But it's a one-time thing, and then that's it. It works forever, and you can just keep using it. I've had my tablet for like 10 years. I've had Clip Studio Paint for 10 years. And at the same time, I've had these markers and stuff, these pencils and all that for years and years, but they'll eventually go away. And if that's the kind of thing you prefer that temporariness, then that's what you should go for. You should do that. If you prefer the feeling of watercolor, of physical materials, of physically having in your hands what you've created, then do traditional art. If you want to give digital a go, give digital a go. It's all up to you. Preference is what matters here. But yeah, you know, I've been so fucked. I've been so fucked. with creativity the last couple months. I'm sure it's obvious. Haven't really done anything. I have been so fucked. It's been rough. And I'm not happy about it. I've been trying so hard to write my novel, and I've made some progress. But not as much as I would like, for starters. And the other thing is that it's just hard, because I get home, and that's when I finally have time to write it. But then I'm so tired that I can't even do it. I just go to bed, and then I wake up and have to go back to work. I'm so done. It's like, yeah, of course I could write 20,000 words of my novel last year. I was unemployed. I had nothing better to do. And fuck, I'm so jealous of her. I'm so jealous of that Effie. Of course you have free time! You're unemployed! Ah. At the very least, now I'm playing World of Warcraft, and that's an easy thing to do. But I'm scared I'm gonna be in that same rabbit hole I was in last year, where I would do nothing but play Minecraft, like, all day long, and then not actually do anything, making any progress towards my goals. I was having so many issues last year when I really think about it, because the reason I never went through with my novel, I was so close to posting it. It was so close to ready. I'm not even joking. Like, it was ready. It was ready. All I had to do were just a couple of preparation things. And then I didn't post it. And the reason why is so dumb. Genuinely so dumb. It's because I sat there and I was like, is this what I'm going to be known for? Is this what I'm going to be known for? I don't know if I feel comfortable with that, because there's a different story I want to be known for. So then that like psyched me out, and then I just stopped. Which, like, that's so fucking dumb. That's so dumb. I can't even explain to you in words how dumb I think that is now. That is so dumb. Just post it. It is dumb, but I get it. So you admit it's dumb. If you're wondering where that's at right now, the novel, I unfortunately thought of a new introduction, like, premise that I really liked. So I'm trying to write around that, which means I have to rewrite the first couple of chapters. But then everything after that is just like, I was already gonna go through the remaining chapters and edit it anyway, so I'm just gonna edit what I have after that. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle went through that? Are you serious? Man, I wouldn't expect that. Dude, I have... That's Sherlock Holmes, right? Dude, I have his fucking... It is Sherlock Holmes. I'm looking at it. I literally have all of Sherlock Holmes in one book. It is so much material. And you're telling me he struggled? The creator of Winnie the Pooh? What the fuck? Oh my god, you're telling me I'm just like these published authors? Oh my god. We have so much in common. That makes me feel just as delusional as when I found out that Jaden Animations had a graphic design degree. I mean, no, she was going for a graphic design degree before she dropped out. Oh my god. You mean she was a graphic designer too? Oh my god. It makes me feel just as delusional. I think Lily Pichu was graphic design too. It makes me feel just as delusional. I feel so delusional. Oh my god, I'm just like them. He wrote Sherlock Holmes to pay his bills. Damn. It was good though. I remember hearing rumors that the Spy Family author is in a very similar predicament where it's not really one he wanted to write, but it became so popular. That was a rumor I heard. I don't know if it's true. But like, it's so good though. But you know, if I'm gonna write things, if I'm gonna write things, then I need to be proud of all of them and be willing to be known for all of them, you know? I'm not gonna put something stupid out there. It always is the dumbest things that you get known for, though. Jojo! Sorry. Have you read Wuthering Heights? I kind of. I was supposed to read it in high school. I didn't, but I studied it. Kind of. I studied it as best as you can for somebody who didn't read it. Does that make sense? I was one of those kids. Sometimes legacy, while silly, is a valid concern. Yeah, that makes sense. Wrote Sherlock Holmes to pay the bills. That's so funny. That makes sense, too. I think a lot of these authors do get stuck. Even these days, they get stuck in like, ah, shit, this pays the bills. I gotta keep going. I've read so many webcomics that are just like, damn, I gotta pay the bills. And this took the fuck off. Tried to kill Sherlock Holmes. That's so funny. That reminds me. I can't say that. That's a spoiler. Oh my god. That reminds me of the whole thing. Just you're telling me about just reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen. Just the whole thing. But there's a character in particular I think of that I feel like may have been killed off in spite. I'm not gonna say names. But there's, I'm sure multiple of you just, like, you know who I'm talking about. Nobody even needs to say his name. We all know who I'm talking about. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Man, the author fucking hated that guy as far as I'm aware. He fucking hated that guy. But everybody loved him. Like, the audience loved him. It's so funny. When you create something so iconic and you fucking hate it. It's so real. Like, why does that keep happening? I've even experienced this in my little life as a creative person online. I haven't even done that much online. Not much noteworthy. And even I've had an experience with that. It's crazy. He really hated that guy. It's so fucking funny. Read all these interviews where he's just like, fuck, I hate that guy. He won in the end. He got what he wanted. Oh no, the creator of Soul Eater and Fire Force was notorious for getting bored of his own series. He'd either ditch them outright or rush an ending to work on something else. Oh my goodness. I am genuinely scared of that happening to me, to be honest. You know what I just realized is I never made room for shines in the eyes. I just kind of forgot about it, because, like, the last 2 drawings on paper I did of Ferris had the shines in the middle. I totally forgot. Well, I have paint. I do have paint. I don't want to use it, but I have paint I can use. I think the white paint I have is actually the only acrylic paint I own that is not dried up. Creation is fickle. It just makes me wish though, because I'm thinking on the side of like the reader. I just wish these, like, Soul Eater, you got bored of Soul Eater? Go on hiatus, bro. Go on hiatus, please, I'm begging you. And that's what I do when I start feeling myself hating the shit I'm doing. I just go on hiatus. It can be saved. I mean, I understand. They're in like the manga industry, in some serious business, so they probably can't just go on hiatus for forever. Actually, wait, yeah, I just remembered Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, Glass Mask. All these titles are flooding. Free Run. All these titles are flooding into my head. You can just go on hiatus, bro. Nana? Well, that was for illness. Hunter x Hunter and Berserk, I think, are also for illness. Chill with Berserk. I know, but before he passed, the dude was on hiatus all the time, man. You know it. It was a meme. Now it's just sad. now it's sad. Hunter x Hunter's definitely the biggest one. But like we go off. Oh yeah, you deserve not kiss. I forgot about that one. Yeah, the creator passed. So it's us shoujo fans, right? We talk about Nana all the time, like, oh, when's Nana gonna come back? Nana's been on hiatus forever. Guys, we always forget about this huge one. It's always under the radar, nobody knows about it, that has been on hiatus for longer. And the series has existed longer than One Piece has. And it's called Glass Mask. It's been on hiatus probably since around the same time Nana went on hiatus, but it's been going on since the 70s. Bro. Glass Mask is on hiatus? It's been on hiatus! It's been on hiatus! Let me Google this. Let me Google this. Somebody on Reddit made a hiatus chart for Glass Mask. Oh my god. How do I read this? What the fuck? I don't know how to read this chart, but somebody on Reddit made a chart for Glass Mask and all of its hiatuses. Oh my god. I think the author's still alive. Yeah, dude, she's still alive. She's 75 though. Wow. Yeah, it started serialization in 1976. Longer than One Piece. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys always go on about One Piece being the longest manga ever. We had it here in the 70s, baby. Okay, to be fair, I highly doubt it has as many chapters as One Piece has. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't actually read this manga. I've just seen the anime. Yeah, so it... Basically, what I'm reading, Glass Mask had not published a chapter for 2 years, and then she dropped one in 2008. And then in 2009, she said she was gonna end the series soon, but now it's on hiatus and has been since 2012. And I don't know if she's gonna come back to it. Well, maybe. To be fair, I don't fault her for that. It's been going on since the 70s. The 70s, bro. Take a break. You're fine. The 70s! I don't know what the reason for the hiatus is. I don't really care, because if she needs a hiatus, then take a hiatus. That's just how that works. If they need it, they can take it. I loved Glass Mask though. It was interesting. I didn't think it'd be as entertaining as it was. But yeah, it was like soap opera levels of drama, but it was so entertaining. The payoff was incredible too. The best part, because it's about acting. You actually get to see them acting. It's incredible. That's what I hate about like music anime, acting anime, showbiz anime, is that often they just don't even show the projects that the characters are working on. But Glass Mask, they will full on dedicate an episode to fully performing the project that you've just watched them train up for. I love it. I think my favorite performance by far is still the one where Maya she did the one-man play. That whole thing is incredible. I'm not crazy about the romance though, which I know is kind of the point of the show. But, like, I can't get over... man, the fact that she met this 20-year-old dude when she was 13, and the moment she turns, like, what, 18, all of a sudden, get out! I can't, bro. I can't take it seriously. It's so fucking funny. The dude lacks more subtlety than Tuxedo Mask. Let me put it that way. Because you know how it's like, in Sailor Moon, it's like, oh, they have hidden identities. I can't tell who Tuxedo Mask is. I don't know who it is. Who could it possibly be? Who could it possibly be? And it's like super obvious. Oh no, who's Mr. Purple Roses? Who could it possibly be? Who could it possibly be? Who could you possibly have known since you were 13 that is mega rich and goes to every single performance you've ever done? Who could it possibly be, Maya? Who could it possibly be? She even fucking meets the guy at some point. Like, she meets Mr. Purple Roses, but she's blindfolded, so she doesn't know it's the main guy. And it's so fucking dumb. Like, I can't take it seriously. But the acting part's really good. Man, that reminds me, this is a whole other tangent, because I just got reminded, like, I've been trying to watch, like, 80s and 90s movies recently, and so I watched Dirty Dancing for the first time, and that movie was phenomenal. That movie was so good. That movie's so good. I loved it. It was great. I definitely see now why it's called Dirty Dancing. Okay. My thought going into that movie, I'm like, oh, it's called Dirty Dancing, but like, how bad could it possibly be? It can't be that dirty. It's the 80s, bro. It's the 80s. Like, it's gonna be made by a bunch of prudes. They're not gonna be Dirty Dancing at all. And then the girl walks in to this club, and all these people are like grinding on each other, and I'm like, oh my goodness! It felt like I shouldn't be watching it. It felt like I was 14 and I had just walked in on a rated R17 movie my parents are watching, and I was like, oh, I can't be in the room. That's how it felt. Felt like I shouldn't be there. It's a great movie. So, like, Patrick Swayze, right? He's great. He's fantastic. He is amazing. And I remember... this is so dumb. I remember I used to watch a lot of Friends with my mom, the show. I used to watch a lot of Friends with my mom. And I distinctly remember the episode where Phoebe gives Monica a haircut. And she keeps being like, oh, you know, like, I want my hair to look like Demi Moore. You know how she was in the movie Ghost? I want my hair to look like that. And then Phoebe, like, mixed it up with a male actor and gave Monica the most, like, fucked up haircut ever. And I'm like, oh, Demi Moore and Ghost. I wonder, like, I guess that's, like, a thing. And then I noticed on YouTube, what was free with ads. The 1990 movie Ghost featuring Demi Moore. And then I found out, Patrick Swayze plays the main character in that. And I just watched Dirty Dancing. Ooh, I want to see more Patrick Swayze. He's really good. So I start watching Ghost. And I'm like, damn. I actually can't get behind this. Because I guess, like, I think it's supposed to be a romance. And, like, one of the main drawing points is Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze's romance in the movie. But I couldn't get behind it because Patrick Swayze's character is such a piece of shit in a way. Oh my god, if anybody's seen Ghost, I'm probably pissing all of you off right now. Because I didn't finish it, I just watched the first like 15 minutes. I didn't even get to the ghost part yet. But like, oh my god, I got so mad. Because famously, there's that famous scene at the start of Ghost where Demi Moore is, I don't even know the character name, sorry. I think her name is Molly. Molly is like, she's throwing this super tall pot on the wheel. It's so tall. She's in the process of like centering it out, making sure it's all nice and even, very carefully bringing up the walls, making it taller and taller. And she's doing such a good job. And it's so tall. And it's this precise, nice shape. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful pot. And I've thrown clay before, and I know how damn tall it is to get something centered and that tall. To get something that tall, that takes forever. It takes so much time. And then this fucker walks in, her stupid boyfriend walks in and starts touching the pot, and then it fucking falls over. He ruins the pot. And I'm like, damn. I might have walked out on that relationship if that happened to me. I would have been so pissed off. I think I would have been so pissed off I would have walked out. call that an overreaction, but bro, throwing a pot that tall and then just ruining it and then giggling about it. This dude's fucking giggling about it like he just is like, hee hee, oh, it's not a big deal. Bitch! Yes, it is! What do you mean? Why are you giggling about it? Made me so mad. Oh my god. And then she's like trying to like recenter the clay, and he just keeps inserting himself in there and keeps like trying to like, ooh, like let's make out. Ooh, like, oh, let me try to center the clay. Oh, I'm doing a bad job. Oh, I fucked it up again. Get out. Get out of the studio. You get out. Genuinely get out. I can't remember what else he did, but he just kept saying things, and I'm like, I can't get behind this. Oh my god, yes, I remember. Molly wanted to see Macbeth live in a theater, and he fucking fell asleep. And then afterwards was like, oh, it was so boring. It was so boring. She's like, yeah, you fell asleep. Wow, you were paying so much attention to this play I really wanted to see. It's like, this guy sucks. And then she follows that up with, I want to get married. I want to marry you. Why? Why do you want to marry him? He sucks. It's like, if you're trying to convince me you want to marry this guy and that this character Patrick Swayze is playing is supposed to be the most fine, kind man ever, you're choosing the worst moments of this relationship to show me. To convince me like that's the case. You're choosing the worst moments. I can't. This sucks. So I stopped watching it. I know the point of the movie is like the ghost stuff, the mystery, but I know the other half of it is like romance and Demi Moore's character. I can't, bro. I can't. And then it made me think about like the 90s, you know? I always like have this issue, everybody has this issue with 90s shoujo manga, etc., where the relationships are just so unbelievably toxic and strange. Just so strange. And then they portray it like you're supposed to want it. But it just kind of put that into perspective for me that this was everywhere. It wasn't just shoujo, it was like, it was everywhere. In all sorts of media. Like, I guess this was just a standard back in the 90s. Like, this was the thing. I don't know what it is. Stalking was considered a genuine form of romance back then in film. Ew, I know. Oh, I think I complained about, this reminded me. I think I've complained about The Notebook, right? About that exact thing in The Notebook. The Notebook was so... The Notebook was a good movie. The actors performed their roles really, really well. I'm not saying they didn't. And I think that... I do believe that Ryan Gosling was amazing in the film. But there were times his character, I was just like, oh my god. Dude, don't do that. Don't do that, man. That's scary. Like when he was trying to court the girl and then he hangs himself off of like the Ferris wheel and it's like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop and die if you don't go on a date with me. Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that. Man, he was good though. He was so good in that movie. And I cannot, oh my god, why can't I remember the girl's name? She played Regina George. What was her name? What's the actor's name? Why did I want to say Molly Ringwald? That is not the right movie. That's the wrong movie. What's the actor's name for Regina George? She was in The Notebook too. Fuck. She was also... Rachel McAdams, thank you. Yes, she's amazing. She was stunning in that movie. Amazing. They were great. They were fantastic. She's great in Mean Girls too. I need some white paint. Okay, this is funny. I've never shown this before. Also, this is my inking pen that I was talking about last time. I don't know where my brushes are, so I might just use that today for this. I've never shown you guys my painting palette from college that I refused to clean, so now it's covered in oil paint and acrylic paint. And wait a second. Oh, the bottom. Oh, the bottom. That's the bottom. That's college. I got painting chips everywhere. It's all dry. All of it's dry. Okay, I have this white paint I want to use. Oh god, it's like sealed shut. What the fuck? That palette has been forged in war. I know. It's crazy. I hope I can get any paint out. Actually, I don't think I even need to bother doing that. I think I can just dip straight into it. Oh yeah, I can just dip straight in. Picasso has been silent since this dropped. He's been silent for decades. Oh shit. Oh, that is not coming off. Okay, let me just wipe that off then. Let's try a toothpick. Why is this not working? What the fuck? It's like the paint is wet, but it's just not going anywhere. But I don't feel like finding a brush. I don't. I don't think I have any brushes out right now. I don't need a brush. I don't want a brush. Should I like lick it? Maybe I'll lick it. It needs water, bro. Or something. Why is this not working? What the heck? What are you licking? I'm licking the toothpick. Oh my god. Like the paint just does not want to go on. It doesn't. It is like, nope. But then it's all over my hands. It's wet. It is wet paint. It's not like it's dry. It just doesn't want to go on. Do I need a brush? I don't want to use a brush. Oh, whatever. I don't know where all my brushes are. So, I don't know. This is the smallest one I could find. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. That's not right, bro. It's too big. This brush also has been through some things. Everything I own has been through things. There's not a single art supply I have from college that has not been through something. So the brush worked. It's just I need a smaller brush. The problem is I don't know where my small brushes are. I have this one from when I was 5. Like, that's not gonna cut it. What is that? That's why I just wanted to use a toothpick and call it a day, you know? Just like scratch it on there, but it doesn't want to go on! Wait, I may have found something. This is an oil painting brush. I have a different one that's smaller, but I don't know where the fuck it is. I don't know where it is, man. It used to be my detail brush. But this is what we've got now. I think maybe the fact that the brushes are so dry might not be helping. Okay, she has life in her eyes now. God. I realized I never put any like blush stuff on her face. Maybe I'll do that real fast. It'd be nice if any of my stuff. It'd be nice if any of my stuff. If any of my stuff was organized. Oh, I can't open this. You probably can't even see what I did, but I promise I did something. It was just a little bit. A little something. I never even introduced this drawing to you guys at the start of the stream is the funny part. I didn't even tell you what I was trying to do. That's a drawing. ephiepen, self-proclaimed artist, drew. The fact that that's like the stakes for me these days is like just the very fact that I drew something is enough is so crazy. Which is the whole point of all my rants in recent times. That's the point. I drew something. And it doesn't matter how good or bad it is. I drew something. I drew something. I'll even sign it, just to be quirky. Mm-hmm. Ephiepen. I would say that's as finished as it can be. Again, it's like I can see so many things I could do better, but I drew it. And that's the point in the end. That's the point. That's all that matters. Ephiepen. Ephiepen. Something that's been on my mind lately is that as you may know, I play with tarot cards, and I've been using my deck more recently because life is confusing. And something that happened is that I accidentally left this card out and didn't realize it, and then I felt it on my foot the other day, and I pick it up and it's the Empress. And this happens to me sometimes, where I'll just find cards on the floor that I never knew were even there. And it like somehow connects to life in a way. The last time this happened to me was the Ten of Swords. And if you Google the Ten of Swords, that's a rough one. just randomly find the Ten of Swords. I think that was sometime in 2025. Maybe 2024, I think. Like late 2024. Ten of Swords, that's a rough one. I think I found the Fool once too, but the Empress, it's not bad. If I was out here being a sex haver, I'd be really worried I was pregnant, but that's not the case. So, this is like a sign of creativity and perhaps leadership in some way. I'm being serious, by the way. Like, the fertility is an aspect of this card. Fertility is genuinely an aspect of the Empress. So, I would be a little scared. I won't lie to you. It's genuinely, Google it. Google it. It is genuinely a part of the card. I was on Google the other day looking at what's the meaning of the Empress, just to brush up. And one of the first things I saw was somebody on Quora was like, hey, so I was asking my tarot deck, like, am I pregnant? And I got one card and it was the Empress. Am I pregnant? Girl. The card of motherhood and fertility. Are you fucking serious? No, if I'm pregnant, it's with a good idea. That's all. Yeah. That's all. Yep, drawing done. Yippee yay. Yay. You can see all the details, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if I'll hang this one up on my wall or not. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I might just put it somewhere. I don't know. Who knows what I'll do with it. We'll see. But yeah. Yay. That took me 3 hours. Impressive. That really should not have taken me 3 hours. That's the thing about these streams is that I'm just vibing out, so it takes me forever to do anything. And that's why I pre-draw a lot of the drawings you see on streams, is because I know that. I'm aware. I'm aware it's gonna take me a while. The hair is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Combo of marker and colored pencil feels good. Oh yeah, my two faves. Well, maybe markers aren't really my favorite. I still like acrylics the most. No, I like colored pencil the most, but acrylic, in terms of just like color payoff and feeling and all that, I think it'd be interesting if you guys got to watch me paint, because, well, I'm gonna use that palette that I threw on the floor. So you're gonna see me mixing on that shit, which will be crazy. I haven't mixed paint in forever. It's been a really long time. Did the chat freeze on my screen? I think it did. Oh my gosh, it's been so long I haven't my mouse. Oh, no wait, it said I'm disconnected from the chat, like altogether. What the fuck? That's crazy. Let me open it again. Yeah. Well, we never see this screen anymore. Dude, I don't want the chat message to be like the most recent one to be pregnant with the good idea. Get this out of here. Oh my god. Oh! 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 Okay, there we go. I had to refresh it. I don't know what my next stream will be. I don't know if I'll do another hand cam next time. Can truly only do so many, you know. I might play a game next time. I don't know what I'll do. I'll think about it. I'm not Ferris out yet. Somehow. I should be, but I'm not. Minecraft? I think I'm Minecrafted out for a bit too, because I think part of it is that I keep having so many technological issues when I'm streaming Minecraft. I'm just like, ugh. And with Deltarune, to be very... I could like keep memeing about not answering. The reason I haven't been playing Deltarune is because I think I just want to play it on my own. Just completely on my own and experience it that way. Because I guess I just want to experience it on my own terms and not with any influence whatsoever. And then I can talk about it with you guys and get all the thoughts after I've experienced it. I don't know. I enjoyed the streams I did, but I did realize, I thought about it, I'm like, I think going forward I'd rather just experience it solo. And that's what's tough about being a streamer, is that, like, the whole point is experiencing things with the audience, but that's not how I prefer to experience things for the first time. So that's why I'm probably not cut out for this. But that's why it's not my job. That's why streaming's not my job. Road to level 90, so I still have World of Warcraft. I've thought about bringing that back. I still have my character. I have other characters I'd love to play. We'll see. I guess I'm just sad that... I'm sad that I can't VTube when I play World of Warcraft, unfortunately. It bums me out a lot. That's what bums me out about all the games I play. I want to VTube when I do all these things. That's why I like drawing so much and do it so much, because I can... It's one of the only things I can do that I can VTube with. It just feels like something's missing from the stream when I can't VTube. But I know you guys don't really care. I know you'll watch regardless. I don't think my viewership is super affected either way. Like, I think people tune in regardless of whether I'm VTubing or not, which is great. But just on a personal level, I wish I could use it, you know? I want to use it. I made the damn model. We'll see. We'll see what I get up to next time. Yeah. Hey, it's fine. I'm saving my money and all that. We'll see what happens in the future. I have no plans right now. I have no epic plans. I'll keep writing my stupid novel. I'll keep writing my stupid novel. Try to draw. I can't make any promises though. That's the tough part. I wish I could promise something, but Everything's so slow these days that I can't promise anything. PC upgrades to like 1,000 plus? Yup. Yup. That's why I make no promises and no plans. Dude, I'm so used to the hands cam that I'm like so cautious about where my hands are, but I forgot that I have the chatting screen up, so you can't actually see anything. Yeah, I don't know how much I make in a month. I've never actually tried to calculate it before. So maybe I'll look into some things, because I'm able to save a lot of money because of my circumstances, my living circumstances, but I'm not sure if I should spend that money on anything, or if I should just keep saving it for the future. Like, it's tough. It's tough to, like, decide what is the best option. It's tough. But you know, in an ideal world, I keep thinking about this, in an ideal world, ephiepen is all I do. There is no job. I've gone full circle. It sucks. I had that realization the other day. I've gone full circle in my bullshit, where for a while I was comfortable with the fact that I'm working while also being ephiepen. But then it was like a few days ago where I had that same exact thought I had last year, where I was like, I'm just an artist. Like, I was like, fuck. It's back. No. God damn it. God damn it. Now I have standards again. Oh, it sucks. We'll find something out. We'll figure something out. One day. Okay. Well, I'll end the stream on a... You can see the drawing again. There's the drawing. Here it is. Yippee yay. Oh my god. Yeah, thank you for coming today. Today was chill. Hope you could all chill out as well. Hope you're doing fine. Next week I only have one day off, and I don't know how I'm going to spend it. I don't know if I'll stream or not. We'll see. But NJ, when are we collabing? I'll talk to him about it. I think there's one day I can squeeze in a stream with Mr. Draws, and that'll be on his channel because my poo-poo PC can't stream and run certain games at the same time without exploding. Only I can call her poo-poo, by the way. We know this. I'm gonna play some World of Warcraft. I'm leveling through the Grand right now. On Classic WoW. On my mage. And, fun fact, I made another mage that is level 20, because I'm stupid. And she is an arcane mage named Ferris. Yup. Uh-huh. Totally unoriginal. And she, I think, is about to run through Duskwood. Yup. Because I'm stupid. Arcane mage is kind of hard to level with. I'm scared I'm gonna die all the time. If I get hit one single time, it's over. And I'm also leveling my warrior. She's level 26, and I was gonna level in Stone Talon Mountains, but I don't know where the Alliance quests are. Where are they? Do they exist? I can't find them. I'm the correct level. I can't find them. So I logged out in a random spot in Stone Talon Mountains while trying to look for a quest. And a flight path. I can't find... No, I think I found a flight path. I just can't find a... I can't find a quest. Where are the quests? I might have to go back to Ashenvale. Go to Stormwinds? Man, that's such a long way. I have to go back to Darnassus on my night elf. God damn it, bro. Maybe I'll do that. What else was I doing? I'm thinking about leveling a monk. I want to level a monk because I haven't played monk since I was 14. I don't know, somebody in Gen chat on when I was playing was like, oh yeah, let me log into my monk, because they were talking about doing like celestials or something. I don't know what a celestial is. I couldn't tell you. But they were gonna do like a group activity and they're like, yeah, let me log into my monk. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could play monk. I don't have any leather wearers anymore. Because I have a hunter, she's level 50. I have a mage. I have a warrior. I have a warlock that I'm not really playing. What else do I have? I have a paladin I'm not really playing. I tried to play druid. Didn't really like it. Because I just like playing spellcasters, so I wanted to play balanced druid, but I don't like balanced druid. And then I was like, well, maybe I can play resto druid, but that required me to have friends. And to play balance, because if I play an agility build, then I'm gonna need a whole separate set of gear to play restoration. A healer, if you're not aware. I like being a healer, even though it stresses me out, but I like the stress. I don't like being tank. I'm not a tank. I'll be your healer, but I'm not a good one. I'm not very good at it. It's been years since I've healed. And then I had a thought, like, I could play priest, because priests are just healers. But then I'd have to play shadow to level, and I don't like shadow. Why don't they have like a DPS build that is wholly aesthetic? Why do I have to play a shadow creature? I could just play a warlock at that point. I don't understand. I don't understand. And that's what makes me sad about balance, because balance is like the celestial moonlight build aesthetic, and it's super cool. But then balance is so bad. It's so boring. I'd rather just play mage. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. I was gonna end the stream, so I'm gonna do that now. Thank you for listening. I realized I forgot to tell you guys about World of Warcraft and all my adventures, so I just fit it all in right now. That's all. For anybody who just came back, that's the drawing. That's how it looks. I finished it. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. I'll be back sometime. I'm either gonna be back to collab with NJ at some point if something works out, or I'll figure something out next week. I don't know. I'm gonna have a weird week next week. Probably gonna complain a lot, as usual. That's the ephiepen style. But for now, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.